What's up, guys? It's Matt, and here's Shroud. Yes, Shroud's
Yep.
back. And welcome
Yep.
back to NFL Picks. We're in Wild Card Week. We're in the playoffs, man.
Yeah.
Wish my team was here, but nonetheless, it's fine. It's
Yeah.
fine. We'll get them next year.
At least my team's here, but we're going against the anyways.
My team finished 9-8 and missed the playoffs, and your team finished 9-8 and won their fucking
And
division.
yeah, because our division was like the worst. We
Uh,
had
that's just
everyone.
football, man. That's football. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but let's get into these picks. We got 2 Saturday, and then 3 Sunday, and then 1 Monday. So
Hmm.
that's usually how wild card weekend goes. I expect crazy upsets. There's a video coming up of where I talk about just the entire playoffs. But this week, it's only gonna be week by week, right? That's what
Oh,
we do
okay.
here. That's what we do here. But I did the whole playoffs in a video, so you'll see that
Hmm.
coming out. But here we go. Nonetheless, let's get into this, man. Can't
Yeah.
wait to see these juicy picks we got. All right. First off, we got Cleveland Brown.
Oh,
I almost said
right.
Cavaliers. The Cleveland Browns going into Houston. If you don't
Houston.
remember this, Deshaun Watson was traded to Cleveland a few years ago, but now it's Joe Flacco taking over, and he put his team in the best position, better than Deshaun Watson would ever do. And this is the reason why they're in the playoffs, and they're like 11-5. If you see by the graphics, you see the number next to them. That's their seed. I did that. That's
Yep.
pretty cool, huh? Yeah.
Hmm.
But then you got the Houston Texans, who after trading Deshaun Watson, they they draft rookie C.J. Stroud, and he lights the league up, and he's in
Hmm.
the playoffs his rookie year. How exciting for that! But not only is this like
Yeah.
a return from the trade, this is also
Yeah.
C.J. Stroud playing an Ohio team. And he played at
No.
Ohio State, so like the connection's
Yeah.
pretty cool, honestly.
Yeah.
Scriptwriters went crazy in these playoffs, man. Like you're gonna hear all of these stories. Go ahead.
Bro,
All
it's
right.
like it was planned all this time.
Oh yeah, this is definitely gonna be like a 50-50 match, and this is what they do in March Madness too. They have like the closest seeds playing first, so like you see how evenly matched they are usually.
Hmm.
That's what they do, and they try to make your bracket just get busted instantly, because they play like
Yeah.
a seven versus a 10 or an 8 versus 9. That's what they're doing here. This is usually what they start with. They start with bangers, close seeds,
Mm.
tough games. Uh, but yeah, who do you got here? I'll tell you who I got. I'm going with C.J. Stroud as an Ohio person and a Bengals fan and an Ohio State Buckeyes fan.
Not gonna
But
lie.
wouldn't be surprised
I'm
if
just
Cleveland got this win, man. That defense is
yeah.
crazy, but
I'm getting told that a lot of people are just continuing to root for the Browns. I'm like,
uh,
I don't know, bro.
yeah, you're going
Um,
you're going with Stroud too. Listen, this is definitely a 50-50 game. I wouldn't be surprised that if Cleveland clamped them up, and
I
obviously
really don't want them. I really don't want them to win. I want to see.
facts.
Like,
I do. The
like they
Texans
close.
run. They literally won the AFC South after
Yeah,
winning
bro.
like 3 games last season. It really feels like a Bengals type Cinderella run, like cooking up. That's kind of what I talk
I
about
want.
in my
I want.
playoffs video.
I want them to cook up, bro. I just want this all to go. Just not go for nothing, bro. Like,
If you recall, these teams actually played each other a few weeks ago. But guess what? C.J. Stroud was not in that game. He didn't play. They got blown
did they
out.
get blown
So
out or something?
yeah, they
Oh,
got pretty
yeah.
blown out. But that was like a crazy Amari Cooper game. I imagine they clamp him up more this time. They kind of stop Amari Cooper, slow him down, prevent him from
Mm-hmm.
making those big
Mm-hmm.
plays. And
Yeah, I see that work. I see that work coming.
yeah, definitely gonna be a lot closer than what they expect. And I think they're not ready for C.J. Stroud. I don't think they're ready, man. I don't think that they're
All
ready
right.
for what's coming.
Yeah.
All right, next game. and this is what I set the graphic for last minute. We got a freezer game. It will be -2 degrees in Kansas City.
Oh my god! Oh my.
And the Dolphins
I imagine.
might be cooked.
Dude. Isn't Tyree injured or something? Like, did he get more hurt?
No, but the Dolphins are injured. They got some injured players, some good players that are injured.
Oh my god!
Very crazy breaks for Kansas City right now. You got Dolphins players
But,
injured, and you have -2 degrees. Yeah, you think the Dolphins are used to playing in -2 degree weather? No, they're not.
But like, here's the thing though. Dolphins look cooked, but like, there has been like past experiences where like wide receivers can't do shit.
What I'm gonna say is, the Chiefs don't look like they're ready to blow them out either. Give me the under in this game. Give me the under.
I'm not gonna lie. The backups might do more. If the backups are more capable of catching deep balls or just accurate throws and.
Bro, the under's 44 in this game. If it's -2 degrees, I don't think the over.
I don't think there's gonna be a point scored until like the second half, bro. Like, I'm gonna be real.
Hey, I'll tell you what. When they played in Germany in regular weather, Chiefs didn't even score a fucking point in the second half. So,
bro, no, but let's be serious though. All right, so 2 main quarterbacks still active, still healthy,
right?
And wide receiver cores are kind of chopped because one can't catch and some are injured. So think about it this way: backups are more capable. Dolphins got the game. If the Chiefs somehow like Uno reverse card my shit, then it's a blowout.
Right.
I don't know, bro. Like, I'm really rooting.
I actually picked the Dolphins way before too, so I'm not changing my pick. I want to see an upset, and I mean it's definitely possible. I know that the Chiefs are more more used to the weather, but really,
the thing is,
it's anybody's game.
I don't want to see that one. The thing is, I want to go to school tomorrow. I want to go to school and be talking about, oh my god, the Chiefs got first rounded. I don't want to see another Chiefs Super Bowl. I'm gonna be real.
Oh yeah, I'm sure a lot of people are definitely rooting for their downfall. And
exactly, bro.
Listen, when there's a chance the Chiefs can lose because of a shitty weather game, I'm all aboard. All right, give me Dolphins. Why not?
Oh god, I'm getting on that train. What the hell?
I think people don't understand that. Yes, Miami may not be able, be used to playing in the weather, but Tyreek Hill for sure is. He could absolutely cook them. He literally played for the Chiefs.
He literally played for them, bro. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah. By the way, another story of this game: Tyreek Hill revenge game. In the playoffs. Oh god. Fucking Scriptwriters, bro.
Oh god. Bro, he was literally with them and then unfortunate things happened and now he's with Tua.
The NFL I'm scared the NFL might actually be scripted.
Dude, imagine
the playoff matchups we got.
Imagine he just casually outruns their team.
Yep.
He outruns the team that he was on and then he's just another team
he's faster than anybody on that team. I'm just saying.
He's we gotta guard him. This guy must never be open.
I imagine Snead's gonna be on him. Gonna be on Tyreek Hill a lot. Maybe set some safeties. Maybe a lot of blitzes because it's gonna be cold as fuck.
Dude, that's probably the only way they're gonna win.
There's definitely gotta be a lot of blitzing, I imagine. Cause
they gotta pressure him, bro.
Because they gotta pressure them to throw the ball. And obviously, the receivers, dude, think about Chiefs receivers, and now they're playing in -2 degrees.
Exactly, and you got to think about
they already got no hands. They're not gonna have any hands.
They have to know where to go and shit. And obviously, okay, I can't lie. Mahomes got the arm, but still, bro, he has to
Yeah, he's got the arm, but the receivers got to hold on to that ball. But their hands are gonna be freezing cold trying to catch that shit.
Exactly, bro, and I pray that they bring their gloves because goddamn,
they're gonna
be slipping off.
They're gonna have gloves on, and it's gonna be even harder to catch the ball.
Exactly, bro. So I don't even see the Chiefs going into this game the first half at least score 2 field goals or like a touchdown.
Listen.
Bro,
We both
because,
may
like,
be Chiefs haters, but you are
Yeah.
You really want them to lose.
Exactly.
I think they can win. I'm just picking the Dolphins because I want them to lose. But yeah, I could definitely see the Chiefs winning.
No, I'm tired of seeing the Super Bowl, like the Super Bowl.
They're not
future
going to make
Super
it.
Bowl.
They're not going to make it. Don't worry. They're not going to make the
Hell
Super
no.
Bowl this year.
No.
I'm sorry.
Hell no. I don't care if I'm getting clipped. You can clip me whenever these Dolphins take the dub, bro.
I think we can definitely
clip me
agree.
whenever that.
I can agree with you. They're not winning the Super Bowl this year.
Exactly.
I think Chiefs fans maybe come to realize that. Maybe not.
I hope
they did too. Stay
so.
humble. All right. Let's
let's
move on. No. There's a reason
on.
we're talking about these games for a while, right? Because there's not many. There's not many games. We're trying to get that run time, man.
Yeah, there's like 7 to 8 games.
There's only 6.
Oh.
All right, third game. We got back to boring graphics. We got Steelers going into Buffalo. Maybe we can be a little bit quick with this one. Okay, some stories.
Yeah.
TJ Watt is not playing this game.
Oh, why not?
He got injured. He got injured the last week. Like they're trying to make they were trying to make the playoffs and they literally got their best player injured. I'm like, you are so so dumb.
Are you serious, bro?
Yeah, I mean the Ravens did. I mean, I feel sick. The Ravens didn't even play like all their players. Like they rested their starters the final.
Yeah, they just rested them. I mean, they don't play because they got a bye, right?
Yeah, they rested their starters, so Steelers really did not have to try that hard. And they played TJ Watt for like 3 quarters, and honestly, they deserve that. They deserve to have their best player injured because of that. Like you can't.
Are you trolling, bro?
You have got to be kidding me.
Are you trolling, bro?
No, I'm not trolling.
There's no way. There's
no way they're winning. No, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like if TJ Watt's out, you saw the Steelers without TJ Watt last season.
Yeah.
He could almost be the MVP of the season.
I get it. The Bills have been shaky at times, but there is no actual way that they're losing.
Josh Allen has to throw like 5. Josh Allen has to throw 5 picks, and even then, it could be like a 1-score game.
I see. Okay, if he throws like 5 ints in the first half, I don't even think he's losing. Like I'm dead ass. Like
you don't think he's
they
losing?
can get that many turnovers. They can get that many turnovers and just it won't amount to anything. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I'm sorry. The Steelers was a completely different team without TJ Watt, and like there is like I wasn't gonna pick them at all, right?
Mm-hmm.
Even when they got in the playoffs with TJ Watt, but now without TJ Watt, I'd like Bills by 40. Like it's over, bro. You're cooked.
Like whenever the Steelers got 10 and 8, I'm like, all right, this is like what? This is like the. It's like one of the worst teams to get 10 and 8, bro.
Yeah, obviously the story here is, Mike Tomlin's never had a losing season. Mike Tomlin is trying to win a playoff game, and he hasn't won a playoff game since 2016. By the way.
Oh.
So the Bengals used to be made fun of, right? Not winning a playoff game since 1991 until they won like 2 years ago. The saying would be no one's ever been able to text about the Bengals winning a playoff game, right? Because texting became a thing in like or like later 90s, right? So technically no one's ever made the text. The new saying is no one has ever made a TikTok about the Steelers winning a playoff game. No one's ever been able to make a TikTok.
They're that ass, bro.
It's funnier because the Steelers were a bunch of TikTokers like a few years ago, right? Because they had Juju Smith-Schuster. Yeah, they would all just make TikTok jokes about the fucking Steelers. It was funny. Those are good times. But I just think a 7 seed hasn't even beat a 2 seed yet either. Obviously, it's probably going to happen. Of all seasons, it could happen and be this one, but just looking at it logically, the Steelers just aren't the team to do it. They're just not the 7 seed.
But you can think of it that way, but the Bills, they've just against lower teams.
Oh yeah, Bills do not play well, do they? But
Like
this
you
is
do
just
not play
not the
well with like
team.
low teams, and that's just common. That's like a common trope or
I
something.
think the
It's like a
Bills.
role that's played.
Listen, I think the Bills are way
Like,
too hot to lose in the wild card. Like I think they can lose next round, but the Bills are
yeah.
just way too hyped to
No,
lose in the first round.
it looks so much on their side. Like, oh my god, we got this. There's no way we lose. Like, there's that thing. Like, oh my god, their main player is injured. We fucking win. They still got to lock in though. Like,
Yeah, exactly. They cannot take the Steelers for
they
granted.
cannot take this embarrassment, bro. Like, cause like you said, like it's been a joke. Like they've never won a playoff game. Like all this shit is on the Bills. Like they need a fucking win. I do not want to see the Steelers with a second round going to the second round.
Yeah,
I do not want to see that.
yeah. That's on the Steelers, by the way. They haven't won. They haven't won. Yeah, a playoff game in like 7 years. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Think about it. But Bills. Yeah. I mean, we can talk about the Steelers not, winning a playoff game for a while. Let's talk about the Bills, who haven't even scratched the surface of a Super Bowl. I like honestly.
Okay.
In a long
my
time.
God.
Can they make a Super Bowl run? Absolutely. With how hot they've been.
Yeah, they could.
But let's not act like it's been like like a straight line, because
Yeah.
they struggle against the Chargers and Patriots. And the Dolphins. So like those wins have not been easy. Those wins
we're talking about this. The Pats are a disgrace. Like dead ass.
Right. And obviously we're talking about
we're talking about rebuilt teams, like the teams that been needing rebuilds for years.
Well, sometimes when people talk about like a team that struggled, is when they like struggled in like week 5. This team is not like these were the last 3 weeks. Bills have not made it look easy, but they got the wins.
Yeah.
They made it. So.
Yeah, they like close game. Okay, I trust the team that gets it done than closing teams like top teams. Like, okay, you made it you made it close that you're like relative to this team, but like you're not executing it. Like,
you know what we should call this? This is the loss to the Patriots Bowl.
Bro, like I appreciate teams that like can execute it well, then just look like they're getting close and they're just not doing anything.
This is the can beat anyone but also lose to shitty ass teams Bowl.
Exactly. Like I favor the ending more than the climax, bro. Because like no, because think about it. Like the Commanders, they've just been closing it with games, like closing games, but they just never been winning.
All right. Well, when the Bills win, I'll definitely climax. All right, let's move on. Yeah. Anyways, we both got the Bills. I mean, it's obvious. 2 seed, 7 seed. It's just not non-Steelers favor.
Yeah.
All the Steelers fans are like, "Oh, watch out! Don't sleep on Pittsburgh." I'm like, "Bro, I'm in a coma. All right.
Now you're wanting me to make a TikTok.
No, we got another 2-7 game that we both may have different opinions on. We got the Packers and the Cowboys. How's this for a story? Mike McCarthy coached the Packers for multiple seasons and got them a Super Bowl. I believe they got them a Super Bowl. And then he moved on to coach the Dallas Cowboys and is still on that team coaching them. And the Packers are now in the playoffs to return the favor with a new head coach, Matt LaFleur. And
what did you just say? Wait,
Matt LaFleur, because he's French. That's the head coach. Tom Grossi makes that joke. He's a Packers fan, and I'm sure he's pretty excited to see his team. That's a YouTube star, by the way. Shout out. Yeah, now they're going into Dallas, who Dallas has not lost a home game this season.
Dallas is not okay. Yeah, I want to say something about that. So, never lost a home game this season. You see?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
so I'm not gonna lie. Like it's set up. It's like, oh my God, Dallas is at home. They never lost a home game. Like that's where the upset comes in. Like.
Yep.
And I mean, Green Bay's just been that like borderline team that like it's like okay, this team is okay, like it's just mid, but like I have a feeling like it's just gonna be a lot different. Like I haven't seen much of this team yet.
You think I do think it could be close. It could be close, because
Dallas
is playoffs. Dallas in the
you ever
playoffs. You know.
have you ever looked at the Packers this season and been like, oh, this team is probably not going to go far. You can say that.
Honestly, yeah. When they beat the Chiefs, they kind of turned it around for me, and then they lost to the Giants. So I was like, this team just doesn't have the firepower like Dallas does. That's what my opinion is. I think Dallas is just just such a lot more consistent team this season. Obviously, it's different in the playoffs, right? Could definitely be different, but what we can go off is the regular season. Based off what I've seen in the regular season, the Cowboys are they just have every position's better. To be honest, every position is so much better. They just have the advantage in every aspect. They've played teams so much better compared to how the Packers played. Obviously, they lost to the Giants. Dallas has blown out the Giants twice.
Yeah, yeah.
If we're comparing other teams wise, who else did they play? Packers lost to the Lions once. Lions played the Cowboys pretty close, right?
Yeah.
So obviously, there's stuff that's just more. Yeah, like the Cowboys are just a better team. I think the Lions are better.
Yeah,
team.
it's all line.
It just proves
the better QB, better players, better defense.
Not even just the record. If you just compare like all the teams the Cowboys played compared to the Green Bay, everything's better.
I mean, like when you look at some of these
bigger in
games,
Texas, baby.
It's usually like, oh yeah, this team's way better, so it should be win. Like, I mean, like it should be like that, right?
Now,
like,
if there is,
it's always been unpredictable.
If there is hope for the Packers, there is a stat that's pretty crazy. The Packers have never lost in AT&T Stadium either.
Yeah, that could be a factor too, because like
they're undefeated overall, 4-0.
Yeah. I'm just saying, bro. Like you're bringing your attention. Like I got hyped up. Yeah, the Bills will never win.
It's a new quarterback.
Yeah, there's factors that make me believe like there's no way the Bills will win against the Steelers because their best player got injured. But like nothing, it's like you're off the radar on the Packers. Like you don't know. You don't know. Like
you're really gonna tell me the Cowboys went 12-5 to lose to the fucking Romeo Dobbs?
I mean that was. Dude, I got like
Romeo Dobbs
posts. I saw tweets and comments talking about like Cowboys Super Bowl this season. I'm like, no, shut up, shut the fuck up. No,
dude, I can't even name 2 receivers on the Packers. I'm call me a casual.
Yeah,
I cannot.
It's so background. Their background, and that's why like it's mysterious. Like I don't.
It's not their background. They just don't. Like they just have a whole new system.
No, not like background. Like obviously you have to be like. You have to be considered good to be in the NFL. I'm just saying, like, they're just like, like.
Both of these teams are definitely they underperformed in the playoffs in the past. Obviously, the Packers could never get past the NFC Championship game, and the Cowboys really just couldn't win a playoff game for a while.
I'm just saying, like, if you wake up one day and you see like, oh my God, the Packers just beat the Cowboys, how would you feel? Like,
I would just be. I feel like I was still dreaming. Like I just can't see it, man. I can't see a 17 winning this year. I thought I would, but then I saw the matchups and I was like, nah, I just can't see it.
But you've seen crazy games before. You've seen the fucking
We're
Giants.
We're fucking moving on. This is way too much. We're moving on. You have the Packers. I don't know why you have Packers. I don't know what you're doing, bro. I don't know what the fuck you're doing. All right, moving on. Sunday night.
Now that's a game.
The trade.
That's a game.
That maybe both teams won. Maybe the first trade ever that both teams won.
That's
Matthew Stafford to the Rams.
This is a game.
With Jared Goff to Detroit. Los Angeles traded Jared Goff to Detroit for Matthew Stafford, thinking that they fleeced them, thinking Jared Goff would just die in Detroit. But now you got Detroit Lions making noise finally in their division, winning the division for the first time in 30 years, and the Rams making the playoffs make it back in the playoffs after having a struggling year. You know, players got injured last year. Maybe with Puka Nacua, rookie wide receiver, leading the way.
Yeah.
And Matthew Stafford, obviously. Dude, who knew Matthew Stafford would return to Detroit in a playoff game? The first one.
Bro.
The first one the Lions have a shot at winning. Holy shit.
Wait, Lions are at home too?
Yeah, this is home. Bottom teams are home teams. Lower seeds. I mean, higher seeds technically, but yeah. Lower number.
Lower number highs.
Yep.
Higher.
Yeah, it's pretty confusing.
I'm not gonna lie, like this is a pretty good game. Like,
oh yeah, this is a banger. This is a banger. Rams were really high at the end. I think they started like 3-6, and they really just turned it on at the end of the season.
Now, here's the thing. I was gonna go with the 2 side and say maybe I'm gonna go with the Rams, but like I thought about it. I'm like, Lions really showed me like the first few games of the season. They looked hot, which wasn't they before. So like I'm like. They got to show out. Like so, there's no more staggered thing. Like they got to show out. Like
something I just realized.
What's up?
Something I just realized is Lions really haven't lost anyone bad.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now that I think about it, so they have 5 losses, right? I'm trying to think of all their losses.
They have 5 losses.
They lost to the Cowboys in that weird fucking game.
Yeah.
Oh, let me tell you, by the way, real quick. If the Lions win this and the Cowboys win, and obviously the next thing doesn't matter because they'll be the higher seed anyway if the Lions won. The Lions would play the Cowboys in the next round. It'd be a rematch of the fucking
but like, really think about this. Like, imagine you win a Super Bowl, right? And then like you come back, everyone comes back, and then your first game is you lose to the Lions. I'm like.
And you have to play the guy. You have to play the guy. The guy like returns to your stadium. The guy who played for your team for like a decade.
Exactly, bro.
This is a banger. Sunday night, man.
This is gonna be good. I like this.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be a fun game. It could be anyone. It's anyone's game, but man, I can't tell you how much I want the Lions to win a fucking playoff game.
Exactly, bro. I want the Lions to win too.
All right. Like, glad. Okay, now let me tell you who the Lions have lost to.
Who?
So they lost to the Cowboys, right?
Yeah.
They lost to the Packers, who are now a 7 seed.
Oh.
Thanksgiving, remember? They lost to the Ravens. They got blown out.
Yeah.
They lost to the Seahawks, who barely missed the playoffs. Who I think they were the 8 seed in the NFC, right? So they were 1 off, and they lost to the Bears, who didn't make the playoffs, but definitely could have almost knocked the Packers out. They were definitely turning it on at the end of the season. So really, the Lions really haven't lost to anyone like crazy.
Yeah, anyone like crazy like trash or something.
Yeah, because the Bears obviously when the Lions lost, the Bears were hot. Like they won 5 in a row. The
Bears got that hot
they won like 5 games in a row in that streak, dude.
They were in that hot stage, like they were going off, winning, then they just not.
So, like, is Detroit that bad? Are the Rams that bad? Maybe. Like, I don't know, man. No. This is anyone's game. Yeah. I can't wait for this, man. Yeah. All right, final game.
What? Oh my God.
Eagles. Bucks.
I looked at the game. I looked at the games. Right. We went the first seed in one of the worst divisions like I've ever seen. Like.
Yep, you won the division.
The lineup was just awful. And then I just wake up and I have to play. Jalen gets hurt every game. So I mean,
I think like 5 weeks ago, right, a month ago, we would have said, "Wow, whoever wins the NFC East, right, that 5 seed, the Eagles or Cowboys, are gonna dominate the Buccaneers."
Yeah, but
or whoever wins the NFC South. Now it's like, I don't know anymore.
Now you realize why Jalen's last name was Hurts, because what the fuck is going on, bro?
Because everyone thought it was a sure thing Eagles were going to win the division because of Cowboys' schedule. And, like, the Eagles played the Giants, Cardinals, Giants again. Like, wow, like, there's no way the Eagles choked this. And they fucking did. And so the Cowboys win the division. Eagles look like lose 4 of their last 5 games. And even the one they won didn't even look good. They suck ass.
Like if you're gonna do bad against a bad team, if you're gonna do bad against a bad team and win, might as well just lose, bro. Because your loss did not matter, bro.
This team
Like if you
started ten
score,
and one, bro. This team started 10-1. They,
that is
you know what this team
no.
reminds me of? This team
What?
reminds me of the Steelers a few years ago
Oh my
in
god.
2020 when they started 11-0 and they
Yeah.
ended the season like 12 and
11 and
4,
like
12 and 4.
what the fuck?
And
Who
then
they
they got
playing?
absolutely destroyed by the Cleveland Browns in the wild card.
Oh my.
Honestly, I feel like that is happening again. It's almost repeating itself. The Eagles just have no momentum. Like we thought it was a sure thing. We're like, oh yeah, this team is gonna have a bunch of wins. Like the winner of the AFC South might not even have like 8 or 9. So we thought it'd be a sure thing. We're like, oh yeah, easy upset. Like Eagles, Cowboys,
Yeah.
5 seed. Now I think Baker's gonna win. Now, granted, they didn't look good the last few weeks.
Mm-hmm.
But like anybody's gonna be able to score on that Eagles defense at this point. Do I think Baker is
Yeah.
really gonna? I think he saved his energy too. Like I don't think he used most of
Yeah.
his energy for the fucking Panthers.
I think.
0.
Hold up. I think this is like one of the third times you actually chose Bucks for a game. I don't think I've ever seen you like. I don't think regarding. I can look back to videos, but like I rarely ever see
I
you go for
literally
the
picked
Bucks.
them last week against the Panthers.
I don't, no. I swear to God, it was like this is like four of the times that you actually picked the Bucks. I don't think you ever picked the
This
Bucks.
is the upset, by the way. This is the upset. Eagles are favored.
Oh, this is upset you're
Yep.
talking about.
This is an upset. Eagles are favored, by the way.
Yeah, you could. Yeah,
Obviously because of the record, right? But I
yeah,
just think Buccaneers have a lot more momentum. And
yeah. They have a lot. Yeah,
dude, let
yeah,
me tell you how big momentum is a thing in the playoffs.
yeah.
There are
Like
so many examples
I
where
feel,
momentum,
but the
negative
Bucks
or
looking like
negative or positive momentum
yeah,
kills or makes your season for the
yeah,
playoffs. It really does.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
Steelers collapsed, absolutely collapsed a few years ago, and they fucking got destroyed in the playoffs. Bengals
Mm-hmm.
didn't lose a single like. Bengals started what 4-4 one season last season, and they didn't even lose
Yeah,
the rest of the season. They had all that momentum. They didn't lose a game after they started 4-4. So they were
yeah,
12-4 going into the playoffs, and they made the AFC Championship game. Like it's like it goes a long way. Momentum does.
yeah.
So
I've seen
unless you're the Cowboys,
it. Unless you're the Cowboys and your momentum gets like
where your
disordered.
momentum really doesn't matter because if you play the
Yeah,
49ers, you're fucked.
bro. I still remember that game too.
Yeah,
Oh my
that
God.
was absolutely insane. I predicted
Yeah,
that too,
that was just awful. Like I don't know how that was a game.
man. But yeah, I'm going with the Bucks here. I'm feeling them,
Mm,
and you are going with obviously your favorite team because your favorite team made the
yeah.
playoffs. Good job.
I mean, yeah. I mean, like if you were in the worst division of all time, I mean, like you would make the playoffs too.
Yeah, I think a lot
But
of
like
people are
no.
just they're just picking against the AFC South, but I think yeah, this upset's happening. It's just gonna happen. Eagles just lost everything. They lost everything in the last few losses, man. Like
Hmm.
they're at an all time low. They just lost to the Cardinals and Giants back to back.
Yeah.
That's just fucking unacceptable.
It's insane.
All right, now we got the bye teams. You want to talk about them?
Mm. Yeah.
They definitely look like the Super Bowl favorites, obviously.
Yeah. 49ers.
But I will
And,
say
I'm,
the Eagles and Chiefs were both the 1 seeds last year, and they
yeah,
made the
yeah.
Super Bowl. I don't think it's gonna happen again. As much as
Nah,
the
nah,
1 versus 1
no.
seed, like they are the best teams.
Okay,
Like
okay.
it just doesn't happen.
I will say one thing. I will say one thing.
Yep.
They're both gonna. They one of them. One Ravens are gonna be in Super Bowl. I'm favoring them for Super Bowl. 49ers now.
What I'll say
I'm
is
not buying it.
the 49ers
Nah.
It's like Super Bowl or bust. Like
Yeah, it's like
like
you're a bust, and
they look
they look like the most complete team,
in the
and if
NFC.
you
In
just
the
don't make, you
NFC,
just
like they blew out the Cowboys. I mean, that was Week 5, right? But they blew
yeah,
out the Eagles very
yeah,
recently,
hell
like in the
no, hell
last month. They just look like there's just no team that competes with them in the
yeah,
NFC.
yeah, yeah. They look so complete. If they
So
just lose,
if
it's like
they
other
don't make
shit.
the Super Bowl,
Like they just got no
it's
shit.
a failure. It's a failed
Like
season. It
like
is a disappointing season. Like
exactly
they could
because
lose
like
in the Super Bowl, right? And that'd be
yeah,
fine. I think the
yeah,
fans would be like, okay, we made the Super Bowl. Like that was expected. Like it's
yeah.
expected for them to make the Super Bowl. They're
But like
expected because of that NFC. But what if the pressure gets to them and Brock Purdy? Who knows? But like
is Brock Purdy like
they
is Brock
should.
Purdy a rookie or like
Yeah,
no?
he's not a rookie, but he's pretty young, right?
Yeah,
And there's a lot of he was the last pick in the draft, so there's not like there weren't many expectations when he was drafted, but now he's kind of like turned to a superstar. And
yeah.
that
He's
could
turning into
be
someone that
it
like
could be because he's on the 49ers, and the 49ers are just pro bowlers everywhere. So he has
yeah,
like a great
yeah.
team
Experienced
around him,
people.
and he's just like a game manager. That's what everyone's kind of
Hmm.
arguing. Well, now's his chance to kind of prove that, you know.
Yeah, like he's the QB. He has to lock the fuck in.
You
Like
got like you are expected to make the Super Bowl. There's no team that even compares to you in the NFC. You are the team that is supposed to make it out of the NFC. It is a
yeah.
failed season if they don't. It really is. Like
I
it's
know,
their conference to lose.
yeah,
Uh, so I really expect them to be in the Super Bowl. I even expect them,
I
but if they
want
don't,
them. I
like that's
want
bad.
them to, bro. Like
I think the AFC is just a crazy dogfight. It's just gonna be a crazy bloodbath, and then the NFC is just gonna be like those few teams. You know, you expect them to.
yeah,
I expect the Lions, Cowboys, or 49ers to be in the NFC Championship.
yeah. I'm going all for that, bro.
Yep, one of those teams is gonna play the 49ers for sure. That's my prediction at least, early. But yeah, AFC. I think it could be a 6 seed. Could be as high as a 6 seed making the Super Bowl.
Yeah, God, bro. That's I mean, like, just like, come on, bro.
Yeah, it'd be crazy. Anyways, bless me. All right, let's talk about draft picks for a little bit.
Yeah,
This is a long video, man. But
yeah.
what about draft picks? We're doing a little something different. We got draft picks. Panthers season, obviously they got the number 1 pick, but no, they don't because the Bears got it.
Oh,
Who are they going to take? Are they going to keep Justin Fields?
I doubt it.
You don't think so?
I don't think they're gonna keep him. Probably gonna get.
I have a hot take. For you.
What's up?
I think since the Commanders have the number 2 pick and they just got rid of Ron Rivera, they didn't get rid of their quarterback Sam Howell. I feel like they would have got rid of Sam Howell too if they got rid of their head coach. They fired him. I think the Bears are going to get a new quarterback, and the Commanders are going to get Marvin Harrison Jr., the Ohio State wide receiver. A lot of people have said Bears are going to get him and keep Justin Fields. A lot of people said Commanders need a new quarterback.
Don't
and
the
Patriots are going to get Patriots. I don't
even know what the
Harrison,
Patriots
or
need
Cardinals
at
are
this
going to
point,
get
like,
Cardinals are going to get Marvin Harrison. One of those teams, right? They were thinking of getting
there's
Marvin
been
Harrison.
talks.
But I think Commanders are going to get Marvin Harrison, and then that wide receiver.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, bro. Like, whatever. It's most likely gonna be like the Bears, probably.
I think Marvin Harrison Jr. is a top 4 pick, at least top 4.
Yeah.
Just based off the teams that are here. So let's go over the other two, the other 2 for you. Right? Patriots, Cardinals. There you go. One of them is gonna get them, right? I don't think the Patriots need a fucking wide receiver as much as they need a quarterback. So I think they're gonna get like Drake May, I'd say, from North Carolina. Maybe like Michael Penix, maybe.
Maybe just get one of those, probably.
Yeah, the person who lost in the national championship for the college football. I don't
Yeah.
think Michael Penix is as bad as that game though. So they might get him. They
You don't
might
think
get like
you don't think so?
yeah, they might get like a Bone Nix. Is Bone Nix is eligible yet? I have no idea, but they might get him. Jane Daniels from LSU. It could be anyone. They're gonna get a quarterback. Is basically what I'm saying. Cardinals could get Marvin Harrison Jr. because they're not moving off Kyler Murray. He definitely proved himself in the last few games, beating the Steelers and Eagles. Bro, Cardinals own Pennsylvania. I realize.
Yeah, they just got majority of like good picks.
Yeah, Cardinals own Pennsylvania, bro. They own Eagles and Steelers. That's crazy. And Cowboys. Wow. All right. Let's move on.
What?
Chargers, Giants. Don't know who they're going to get. I imagine Chargers are going to get a defensive player.
Yeah, they need something because
need
like
something on defense,
they've
man.
been ass all day.
Maybe like a cornerback.
All season.
Yeah, a cornerback for sure.
Yeah.
I forgot who the best quarter is in this draft. I haven't brushed up on my college football knowledge, to be honest.
Yeah.
But
it really is like a
what I did brush up on is Nick Saban retiring from Alabama, dude. That's crazy.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's insane.
Okay. I mean, I'm not an Alabama fan, but like,
right.
That's crazy.
Oh, I'm not an Alabama fan too. I'm like rejoiced because I'm like, holy shit, Ohio State's got a chance if Alabama could regress a little bit because they don't have the best coach of all time. All right, Giants. Everything, quarterback. Maybe more offense. Maybe more offensive than defensive. Their defense has been pretty good. But yeah, they need something, man. Moving on, Titans, Falcons. Number 7, number 8.
Yep.
They finished on a high. Season high being the Jaguars, keeping them out of the playoffs. Big revenge game from last season. Falcons.
I mean.
New head coach. That's what they're gonna draft.
Yeah.
Oh, probably new quarterback too. Because Desmond Ridder fucking sucks, dude. Holy shit. All right. Bears don't just have the number 1 pick; they also got number 9. So teams could trade up for number 1, right? They could get a good deal on a wide receiver, and trade to them, and those teams get the number 1 pick.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So we got teams that could trade down, but Bears Jets. What do the Jets need? Offensive line. They're gonna get an offensive lineman. Bears. We'll see. Probably more offensive line too, right? Because Justin Fields is getting absolutely murdered. Let's kind of skim through Vikings Raiders. I don't really know. Probably offense. Probably offensive line, defensive line. Although their defense has looked a lot better under Brian Flores. Raiders, offensive line. Maybe another edge rusher. Broncos, offense. Maybe quarterback. Probably new quarterback. They might get Michael Penix. I can see that. Broncos. Saints. I don't know what Saints are going to lean on here. I have no idea. That'll be interesting. Colts. Defense, for sure. Let off too many points. Seahawks. Offense. Probably new quarterback. And finally, number 17, number 18. Jags just missed the playoffs. Bengals, even with Joe Burrow getting injured for half the season, finish with the last pick you could possibly get without making the playoffs. That's crazy. Crazy, man. They almost made it. They were one fucking team away.
I
think we're gonna get like a tight end. That's what everyone's saying.
Do you think you need a new tight end?
Yeah. Need some consistent blocking from our tight end, or I'll tell you what.
Is that the biggest problem you need?
I tell you what, it's tight end or offensive lineman again, or maybe another defensive edge rusher. Because we need another edge rusher. Trey Hendrickson's the only guy that can get after the quarterback, and he's a monster. Don't get me wrong, but man, no one else can really sack but him. That's why he got so many sacks this year. It was only him sacking the quarterback.
The others are just irrelevant.
We just don't. We don't have enough. I think our other Sam Hubbard finished with below 5 sacks. There's just nobody else that can sack.
That's awful. What the fuck?
Yeah.
In 17 games.
Yeah, another consistent edge rusher. We definitely need a lot more pressure. But we also need more blocking for a quarterback. So yeah, definitely. I wouldn't be mad for a tight end or edge rusher for sure. And yeah, that is gonna be our picks. All right, a little bit a peek of the draft. And hope you guys have a good week. This was a very long video, maybe the longest video we've ever had. But there definitely was a lot to talk about. Everyone's seasons, analysis about the playoffs. Lot of stories, man. Scriptwriters went crazy.
A lot of good stuff we talked about.
Scriptwriters went crazy. Scriptwriters made us talk about this.
Everything built up in there.
It's crazy, man.
Hopefully, we got our picks, bro. And hey.
I can't believe the Bills won the division.
Yeah.
All right.
It's crazy.
Oh, even weirder. I don't know what's weird. Bills winning the division after starting 5-5, or the Raiders finishing second in the AFC West.
That's wild.
That is insane.
No. Raiders just turned on a switch and said, nah.
Because everyone thought the Broncos would be better. Everyone thought the Chargers would be good, obviously. Always be good.
Obviously.
But the Raiders, everyone thought could get 4 wins. And the fucking Raiders end up second in the AFC West? That's crazy.
They just some teams just turn on a switch and just start winning, bro. I don't get it. You were literally asked 5 games ago, why the fuck are you turning the switch on now?
Oh, also in the future, we should I made a record predictions video at the start of the season. We should react to it.
React to them?
Yeah, react to it.
What is it? You got a channel in mind?
No. I made a video of all all the records of every team I predicted, and we're gonna kind of review that.
So we're reacting to previous records,
reacting to my because those were my predictions before the season started. So we're gonna be reacting to.
Oh, we're reacting to predictions.
How accurate I was, on some of these teams. And I'll tell you what, I was very accurate.
Tell me more on how that works, because I'm still confused.
All right, so let's say I predicted the Jets to go make the playoffs.
Okay. So this is preseason, start of the season.
Yep. Before the season even started, I predicted the Jets to make the playoffs. Obviously, I'll be talking about how they did not, obviously, but
whenever
comparing the
whenever
records.
It's the post.
Yeah.
So preseason we predict them, and then whenever the postseason hits, we rank them.
No. So on the screen I show them going 10-7, right, making the playoffs or whatever. Okay. And then we'll obviously talk about how they ended 7-10. But obviously there's some asterisks because Aaron Rodgers went down the fucking first set of downs.
Yeah, literally the first week.
Maybe a better example, the Giants. I boldly predicted them to go 5-12. They went 6-11. So that was pretty good. Okay. That was a pretty good prediction, right? We'll talk about them all.
Okay.
We'll talk about their season. That's kind of where we're gonna review everyone's season, right? That's where we're gonna review. You want to be in that video?
Sure. I don't mind.
Okay. Sounds good. All right, we'll do that, and hope you guys have a good week. Sorry for blabbering so much. All right, Hakuna Matata. Bye-bye.
All right, see y'all.